Welcome to the ASP.NET WebForms step-by-step series designed specifically for absolute beginners who want to learn WebForms the right way from the ground up. In this series, you will master key topics like the WebForms page lifecycle, working with the server control, understanding code behind structure, managing state, and accessing data using SQL. Whether you are a complete beginner, a student preparing for interviews, or a developer transitioning from other technologies, this series is perfect for you. Each video is hands-on with live code, practical examples, and project-based learning to help you apply what you learn instantly. Don't forget to subscribe to ASP NET and SQL Academy and turn on notifications so you never miss a video in this beginner-friendly WebForms series. Welcome to our tutorial on using RadioButton and CheckBox controls in ASP.NET WebForms. To begin, open your default ASPX file. Drag two radio buttons onto the form. Name the first one Radio Button 1 and set its text to mail. Name the second one Radio Button 2 and set its text to female. To ensure they function as a group, set the group name property for both radio buttons to gender. This allows users to select only one option at a time. Next, let us add a checkbox control to our form. Drag a checkbox from the toolbox onto the form and name it checkbox 1. Set its text to subscribe to newsletter. This allows users to opt in or out of receiving a newsletter, providing an additional layer of user interaction. Now, we need to implement the functionality to display the selected options when the button is clicked. Double-click the button to generate the button click event in the code behind file. Inside this method, add the code. This code checks which radio button is selected and whether the checkbox is selected, then combines these into a message displayed in label 1. Now it is time to test our application. Press F5 to run the project. Once it loads in your browser, select a gender by clicking on one of the radio buttons and check or uncheck the subscribe to newsletter checkbox. After making your selections, click the button. You should see a message in label 1 displaying your selected gender and whether you are subscribed or not. This confirms that our radio button and checkbox functionality is working as intended. If you encounter any issues such as the radio buttons not functioning correctly or the checkbox state not being reflected in the message, here are a few troubleshooting tips. First, ensure that your button click event is correctly wired to the button. Also, verify that group name for the radio buttons is set properly. This ensures they function as a group, and using breakpoints can help you track the flow of your code. To enhance the user experience, consider adding additional features. You could add more checkboxes for various preferences, allowing users to customize their options further. Additionally, implementing validation to ensure that a gender selection has been made before submission can improve the robustness of your application. In summary, we have covered the steps to use radio button and checkbox controls in our WebForms application. We added radio buttons for gender selection, a checkbox for newsletter subscription, implemented the button click event to display the selected options, and successfully tested our application. This demonstrates how to capture different types of user input in ASP.NET Web Forms. Thank you for joining this tutorial. As you continue your learning journey, consider exploring more controls available in ASP.NET, such as list boxes and combo boxes. Learning about state management techniques can also enhance your applications. Finally, implement styling to improve the visual appeal of your controls. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tutorials. Let us explore another useful control, the radio button list. Drag a radio button list on to your web form and name it radio button list 1. Add items like student, professional, and retired to represent user types. You can also set the repeat direction to horizontal for better layout. This control automatically groups options and simplifies layout. To allow users to select multiple preferences, use the checkbox list control. Drag checkbox list 1 onto the form and add items such as email, SMS, and push notification. This control is ideal for collecting multiple selections from users in a clean and manageable way. Now, let us enhance our button click functionality to include selections from both the radio button list and checkbox list. The radio button list returns the selected item, while the checkbox list may have multiple selections. So, we use link to combine them into a single string. Display the output in label 1 to summarize the user's choices. A polished user interface makes your application more user-friendly. Apply CSS rules to style your radio buttons and checkboxes, or use Bootstrap classes to align and space them. Styling not only enhances appearance but also improves accessibility. To ensure required fields are selected, use the required field validator control. Drag it onto your form and link it to the radio button list. Set an appropriate error message. This ensures that users don't skip essential selections. Let us recap what we have covered. We used individual and grouped radio buttons, checkboxes, and their list versions. We handled user selections and displayed results effectively. Now it is your turn. Try building a travel form with radio buttons for mode of travel and checkboxes for optional amenities.